Alright gang, here's another Tonka's video I'm going to do with tiny Tonkas. These are just a couple of other ones I came across in my shed looking through stuff, and I thought it was pretty cool. Now I posted another video with Tonka's gift set number 810, and I mentioned that the car carrier in that set was in a paper bag. This was too. I don't know what catalog number this was, but it was in a paper bag just like this. So it's pretty neat. Old Tandem trailer. Here's the Tandem. Oh, here's the actual trailer, and there's no door, of course. But this one has, oh, how it's gonna come out. It's kind of rippled, and it's got a dent up. Like maybe at one time whoever had it damaged it. Maybe their father fixed it. But it's got some paint loss here, which is okay. I mean, shows it was played with, and the front axle pivots very well. And the truck, here's the roadside, there's the front. I mean, if you've seen one Tonka tractor, you've seen them all. Here's the curbside, and the decals and all are really well. And it pivots like the dump truck or a cement truck. And there's that one. Now, years ago I did a video of a car carrier and another van, and the van had very bad paint on it. I think it was a bronze color, and it had a sunset scene or something like that, or a desert scene on the side. Well, here's a red version, and it looks pretty good. I'm not crazy about the four-wheel drive look on the van. I know they've made four-wheel drive vans, and I'd like to have one now. But this van, in the 810 transportation set, it had a blue van, but the back window was open. This one has got a glass in it. Curbside. Oh, this one has a hitch too. Now, I've seen them new in the box, and it looked like they had hitches on them. But I've also seen a couple online that had looked like pop-up campers or something that came with a little plastic pop-up camper. I have to do some more researching on that one. Here's every child's favorite Tonka school bus. Now, see, this, like all Tonkas, it was probably a real popular item to have, because you look on all the sale sites, and there's Tonka campers everywhere. Tonka school buses everywhere. There's not as many of this version van that I've seen yet, but this is everywhere. And I know kids at a young age, all kids, boys and girls, they like seeing school buses, and they like seeing the fire trucks. Now it's the garbage trucks. But the back window on the school bus is open. It's got the decal still on the back. And here's the curbside. Now I wonder if School District 277 is a real school district in Michigan, or Tonka, isn't it Michigan Tonka's based out of? And I'm saving the best for last. That's pretty cool. Out of all Tonkas I ever had, I've never had this version. You know what? Let me step back. The van that looked like this, it might have been from my childhood. I don't remember. I don't know what I said in the video. Cause I got so many of these things, I can't keep track of what was mine and what wasn't mine anymore. But here's the roadside. Notice it's got the small tires on the front and the big four-wheel drive size tires on the back. Windshield is all pretty good. Here's the curbside. I don't think any of these decals are missing. I did see one online when I drug this out that did have a decal here, but I think it was put on after the fact by a kid. And there's the back. Now we'll put them back to back. That's pretty cool. Yeah, these always remind me of Con vans, and I kid you not, as a kid we would go to the shopping center, and in the 70s, and our babysitter was Woolworth, and that shopping center was a great shopping center for a kid. I mean, Christmas time they had a Christmas trolley that you could pay like a quarter or something, and they'd trolley you around the parking lot and give you a candy cane when you got off of it. And it, you know, they used to do Christmas up so big time. Now it's not nothing like that because of lawsuits and liabilities. But there was a guy that had an Econoline van, and he had a big wooden bumper on the front of it, and I can't remember what he had carved in it. But he literally sold meat that he made out of that van. He'd pull up beside the sidewalk and sell meat. You know, like hamburgers, hot dogs. He had boxes of meat and all that. And I never will forget that because it was the dirtiest, creepiest looking van, and this guy was selling hot sandwiches out of it. Couldn't do that today. And I bet those things were so good because, I don't know, maybe it's me, but when I go to a hole in the wall, I expect to have some of the best food. But if you look at the score and it's like super, super high, like in the high 90s, it's almost like a chain restaurant style food. So it's kind of disappointing because some of those old hole in the walls that couldn't pass codes or clothes were some of the best food. Man, it's good food. I got stories, but I ain't going to get into them now. But gang, that's just a miscellaneous lot of a few more tiny Tonkas. Thank you for viewing. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. Have a great day.